went grocery shopping. I thought I would do a grocery haul of sorts. Most of the things on YouTube, especially done by single women who have the income of YouTube, like to go to Trader Joe's, and that's not feasible, that's not possible. I thought it'd be interesting to show you guys what we get. Sometimes every trip is different. There are 3 popcorn kernels on the ground right now. Primarily we eat popcorn. I'm not kidding about that. That's like, we're both in college. I work, and just between commutes and things, obviously we are lazy, but that is definitely the life of us right now. So just getting married, we are figuring this whole budget thing, grocery thing out, versus we both lived alone, but our lifestyles were very different. He had the income to eat out a lot, and I just preferred not to, especially with all my dietary needs. So I learned to cook. Back to the popcorn, we're lazy. We just like to snack on stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that. A realistic 22, newly married, groceries. This alone is like $30. And I don't know why. I just know that the other brands or like store brand stuff is like $20 for even more toilet paper, but I love my husband too much to do that to him. So we just go with this bad boy. At first I went to Aldi's, which I've never gone to before, except for maybe 3 times with my mom. And my mom is at work, so she can't go with me. And so I was like, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna get out. And I used to nanny. And when I nannied, they went to Aldi's. There were these chips. And I was like, these are the best sour cream potato chips I've ever had. Like I said, so we snack. We are snackers. That's just what we do. We don't care for the ramen kind of thing. I mean, we make like rice and quesadillas. So we do all that jazz. And where was I? So I went to Aldi's and I was like, oh, this is cute. And they also have like a lot of cool like gluten-free options. For those of you who don't know, I can't do all that. I can't do the wheat. I can't do the gluten. I can't do the rye. I can't do the barley. I can't do the malt. None of that. No, none of it. Nope. Not interested. So while I was there, I had this, I'll show you. Also, save your receipts. This little notepad that I found in our junk drawer, and I was like, this is cute, I'm gonna take it. And so I wrote out my grocery list, which I find helps me a lot better than my phone. And we start out with it on the fridge, and I don't care to do it on my phone, because it's different writing it and scratching it, and then I can make like little notes. And so I was like, price comparing. And I was like, I'm gonna price compare our main items like an adult. And Aldi's definitely wins. And so I was like, okay, this is good to know, and I want to take Noah there next time, because I felt really stupid then going to Target. But I was like, because I'm not familiar with Aldi, but Target, I know where the things are, and I can get in and I can get out, and I'm comfortable in that space. But Aldi's new, and I was like, I have to show Noah this new world, because I don't like grocery shopping alone. I need a buddy, but I can't just like leave Aldi's empty-handed. And so I was like, I'm gonna grab oh, and I grabbed apples. And one thing that's really silly is we live 7 minutes away, like maximum 7 minutes. If we hit all the lights and there were too many cars on the road, away from the farmer's market. I did buy apples from Aldi, which I feel bad about because we're so close to the farmer's market. But while I was in Target, to keep in mind the farmer's market, I wrote down a little list for future shops for the farmer's market. And I could get it all out of my head, and it actually really helped with all the thoughts, because grocery shopping can be overwhelming. There's a lot of things to read. I have to read literally every label, and I have to read the labels for Noah because he also has dietary needs. And so grocery shopping can really be an endeavor, because the last thing I want is for me to buy something fun and then us not feel well and then resort back to, popcorn. But when I left Aldi, I was like, I wonder, because it's right beside the Lowe's Foods, and I was like, is Lowe's Foods cheaper than Target? No, it's not, and that blew my mind. Like I said, Aldi's is cheapest. But I've been also wanting to get into baking, and so then there's that whole thing of like, do I really need to buy baking powder every time I go to the store? Do I really need to buy coconut milk every time I go to the store? Because I can't use the almond milk in the fridge because Noah's allergic to nuts, and so if I bake him something yummy, the last thing I want to do is hurt him. And all the fun fall things, but he wants to make chili, and I was like, well, with chili you have to have cornbread. We literally have 6 cans of kidney beans. Like, this entire shelf is just cans. We have beets, artichokes, you know, we have really good things, sweet peas, garbanzo beans, but we just, discipline is amazing. So I got him more black beans for our quesadillas. Those we do a lot. My favorite right now are spinach, feta, and chicken. And I tried it with kale one time, and kale's good, but kale just does not hit like spinach. I like kale with salads. I think maybe a little bit better than I like spinach, because spinach can get kind of like, you know, with the dressing. I also bought artichokes and mushrooms, and I was like, what a magical quesadilla that would be. Thankfully, the foods that Noah does eat, like, consistently, like eggs, beans, and rice, even like milk, is stuff like that, like the basic things are so cheap, and I'm just very thankful for his habit. Because otherwise I wouldn't want to buy, like, I don't know, burgers and steaks, and he likes those things. It's just not what he eats on the daily. For the most part, we only buy, like, when we, like, need to go buy things. We're not like, I'm just gonna go to the store. Vitamins, take them. Baking soda and baking powder so I can bake the things. So, I don't know what's up with the shortages. I think it has to deal with, like, the pandemic, because I think we're still doing that. I think he likes these too, I don't know, but we always keep a supply of these. I bought some edamame, I think that's how you say it. I always feel like I'm saying that word wrong, and I try not to. A while back, and I was like, I want to have that with some salmon, so I bought these salmon burgers, which I don't ever do, and like I have, let's see here, this tuna packet, and I have breadcrumbs and like eggs and stuff, and I was gonna try and make my own patties, but at the same time, tuna is not salmon, you know. I will not lie to you. I was thinking about this video and like what I would say and all these things the entire time I was grocery shopping. My escape is trying to make these as best as I possibly can. I was like, I should do that. I should make a video. The boy lives on Diet Dr. Pepper Zero. Here's the dilemma. He usually puts these in that cupboard. But if I wanted soda and I wanted it cold, I'd put it in the fridge. Fridge or cupboard? If this is wrong. Coconut milk. Our fridge is very cute because we are both baristas, and so we keep our fridge in like a very specific manner. Cheese. The big boy cheese for our quesadillas. And that's it. That really is it. Like that's primarily what we have, I guess. I mean, we have like, you know, other things, but that's what I did today. That was my excursion. I was like, I'm going to learn about grocery stores. And I got cute for it. People are like, girl, I'm so sorry you're celiac and you can't eat anything. And I'm like, you don't know much. Grocery shopping is fairly easy when I put my mind to it. But joking with your man is better. Or your mom. You know, the married life thing. That's what I'm learning. I never thought I would walk around with a cart. Like, I think the cart's the biggest thing, because usually I just go in with like a basket, because it was just for like me, or like I would like pop in and like, I don't know, do the Target thing. And now I have toilet paper in my cart, which is like a sure dead giveaway that I am definitely married, because it's not just like the one, like, you know, pack of toilet. I mean, it's like the pack of toilet paper. And I come with like liters of soda and like bags of chips and stuff, and they're like, you're feeding a man. And we have a grocery list, and it's on our fridge too. It's just, it's the sweet things. It really is. It always comes down to that. Anywho, okay, bye.